Hi Leo, this is Marichi, my astrologer. Let's see, what is your situation as of now or what you need to hear from me right now? Leo's out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Um, Two of Cups. You want me to look at this one as well, which is the Ace of Cups. And then the Three of Wands jumped between the deck. So it seems like someone is speaking to the Leos out there. Three of Wands is this energy of waiting, all right? Waiting for something to come your way. This is a merchant who's waiting for the ships to return, right? And then we have the Two of Cups, which is a relationship between two people. And then the Ace of Cups, all right? So some of you, they want me to look at this one. Ace of Swords. Whoa! that's triple aces in there. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands. That's not a joke. All right? So it seems like some of you are manifesting, all right, a commitment, like a breakthrough within this. Okay? Within this. And I'm looking at the Hermit, which is peeping out. So it's almost like, yearning for this to come your way. Okay, Hermit is somebody who's, shining the lamp in the dark, seeking for it. So it seems like you're seeking this connection, which is almost like I want to say it's the ultimate connection. And I feel like this could be a relationship situation itself. All right, some of you, all right, yes, exactly, yeah. I was about to speak about this. This is the Four of Wands. Some of you are not into random, it's not like I'm going to kiss every frog in the pond to know who's the one. No, that's not your thing. All right? If you're going to kiss, it has to be the prince. Okay? And I'm just taking it out from a fairy tale, where the girl kisses a bunch of frogs and one of the frogs turn into the prince. So it's like you are not willing to be in a relationship just to see where it goes. No. It has to be the one. Okay? That's how you are as a person. This is what you had been seeking for. It's very rare. Okay? It's very rare. People think it's a little cuckoo. Who do you think you are? That kind of, what is so special about you? That kind of, no. Some people, for them, it's okay to wait for the right person. And it has to be the right person. People might be interested in you, but they're not the one. It doesn't matter how old you get. If you don't feel this person is right for you, you are not going to be pressured into getting committed where your heart is not fully in there. That is why you've got multiple aces. It has to be the one. All right, when I'm looking at that Ace of Wands, it's almost like I would say the soulmate energy when I'm looking at the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Has to be the one. I think that's the first time which is coming with these combinations. And you're seeking for this. I don't know if it's going to happen. Maybe it might. Okay? Otherwise, there is no relevance for it to come through, right? Because behind the deck is the Four of Wands, what you had been seeking for. Because Three of Wands, you had been waiting for this. I told you about the merchant who was waiting for the ships to return. This is what you had been waiting. This is what you had been seeking for. And behind the deck, this is what you're getting. They want me to look at, this is what you're getting, the Four of Wands. They want me to look at something else. This one. Yeah, that's a Three of Wands. They want me to look at, is that the one? Yeah, this one. See, Seven of Wands. You are very adamant about it. Okay? You're adamant about manifesting what you had been seeking out for, and I get the feeling you are going to find your soulmate, because yeah, you might have been, it's almost like there is this energy of disappointments. All right, yeah, because when the years just go by and you just get older and older, people start talking, people start mocking, people start taunting, and then you're like, what am I doing with my life? I'm wasting my life away. But you cannot just get into a relationship just like that. Your soul doesn't accept just any random person. Okay, even if they seem to tick all the boxes, your soul knows this is not the one. This is the person whom I'm speaking to. Two of Cups along with the Six of Wands. You will only get married to such a person. Six of Wands for me is a marriage card as well. All right, in the Indian tradition, mainly in the north, all right, the groom comes on a horse, okay, to get married with the bride. That's how I see this card, along with the Two of Cups. This is about a marriage. You are going to get into a commitment. I feel that person is going to, what you have been waiting for, has been also looking out for you. Because Three of Wands, you were, waiting for it. Even from the other side, this could be the person also, looking for you. Two energies coming together. Sounds a little cuckoo, right? But that's the way these cards are speaking to me. There is this energy of blocking out any random person. Like you are standing your ground, blocking away all the random people who wants to, get into a connection with you. They are interested in you, but you are closed off. Because you know this is not the person for you. But there is something or someone, all right, because it's happening. Okay, there is this energy, Five of Cups energy. There is this energy of questioning yourself as well. What am I doing? Am I being too dreamy? There is this doubt. Am I wasting my life away? Just waiting for this other... Yes, behind the Five of Cups is the Six of Cups. Will I ever get into a connection like that? Will I ever find a person whom I feel this could be the one? Or this is the one? There is no question about it. This is the one. Will I ever find such a person? So you are having such self-doubts right now. What am I waiting for? Am I just up in my head? Is my head up in the clouds? That kind of, you're questioning yourself. That's the pressure from the people around you, which is getting to you. But I think the relevance of why they're trying to show me this, you will come across that person. Because that Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Three Aces. I like that for you. There is a card in the flower witches. Alright. You waited multiple moon phases for this. And I feel like the time is up, like you are closer to finding this person, or this person is close to finding you or entering your life. That's it. And that is for somebody out there. I don't know for whom that is for somebody out there. I wish it is for multiple people out there. Without pulling out the cards, it just, want you to say, hello, your person is going to enter your life. Your wait is over, because that's a breakthrough with that Ace of Swords. Your cup is going to be filled. All right? This is the blessing from the universe, because Ace of Wands. All right, let's move on. Leos, I am envious about you. In a good way. All right. Leos out there. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Leos out there. This one. Your first... I was just about to say, this could be a continuation of the story. Might not be, all right? Because they're like Two of Cups. Okay. Didn't you see me shuffling the deck? Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, some of you, this is going to be a breakthrough. Okay? There is no joke about it. Because see, if you had been, blocked off, if your heart was blocked off, there is going to be a transformation. All right? You're going to open up. You're going to open up to somebody. Yeah, Page of Swords, this is how you come through. Okay, very defensive, very questioning everybody who enters your life. You're very doubtful about them. You're very unsure about them. But there is going to be a breakthrough, because you are going to get into that connection with the person who is meant for you. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian energy. I'm just going to break the deck here. This one. See? Some of you might be getting into a connection with a Cancerian. Okay? Because Two of Cups is a Cancerian energy. Chariot is a Cancerian. It's like you're back on track. Your life is going to be back on track, because see, there is no joke about it. All right? Ace of Cups. It was calling out to me. They want me to look at this. Is it the... Yeah, 5 Wands. There would be multiple people who's going to enter your life, all right? See, 7 of Wands and the 5 Wands energy. Okay? There might be multiple prospects, okay, who's wanting to have that kind... Some of you might be really beautiful. Like, whoa, that kind of, people will look at you like there is going to be a double take. Like, whoa, she is beauty. Or he is too good looking. That kind of energy. Like, whoa. Because they will eye you. Okay? They want to be with you. Because you're coming through as that very, unbothered, very charming, very... Something about you is like, you just don't know how beautiful you are, how attractive you are, how magnetic you are. It's almost like the Cleopatra vibes about this lady, right? She's having that princess or queen vibes about her. That's why I'm saying there is so much prospects. Okay? People are so into you. They want, I want to say, a piece of you. Somebody just wants to get into your pants as well. All right? Just saying. So be warned about that. Somebody will be like, I just want to know her. Okay? I'm not in a league. All right? That sounds a little, not politically right. I am not in your league. That kind of energy. But it seems like people will feel like you are unapproachable. Because that 7 of Wands energy, you come through as a person who is a little aloof. Unreachable, untouchable. I know it sounds a little, crude, okay? You are below me, that kind of energy. I am not going to talk to you. You're not um, on, on the same frequency. It's not even frequency. It's almost like the status. That kind of energy. That is how they might come through, but they might not be. You know, intentionally giving out that vibes. It's just about the way they come through. A little intimidating. Okay. Some people have a very bitch-like face, like very, um, very icy. But when you start talking to them, it's a whole different story. All right, the most adorable people. Okay, and they get a lot of comments. When we saw you, we didn't want to talk to you because we didn't think you will talk back to us. But when we started talking to you, oh my God, it's a whole different story. You are not just what we thought you could be, a total bitch. So that's how I see this person. 7 of Wands energy and the 5 Wands energy people are fighting for your attention. But it seems like someone will catch your eye. Okay? Like finally, you will see eye to eye with your match. And I keep getting that energy. That's why I'm going to repeat it. People around you might be like, oh my God, this person is up in her head. Like, all right, she's beautiful, but what does she think of herself? Why is she wasting her life away? What is she waiting for? Do you think you are going to be able to make a mold out of a man? And then, that kind of, so much taunt, so much mockery around you. They don't get it. They just don't get it. Okay, and it's not easy for you to explain as well what you're waiting for. Because you might not even know what you're waiting for. Does that make sense? Huh? But still, you are standing your ground waiting. Even though back of your head, back of your mind, you are questioning, am I being stupid? Will this ever happen? Will I ever find that person? I strongly feel you are going to catch their eye. Okay? Yeah? Because see, the card which slipped out, Page of Swords, the Hermit energy. Right? What you have been seeking for is finally crossing paths with you. I don't know how, but that is what they're saying. That is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Ooh. All right, some of you might be dealing with a Virgo energy. Leo's out there. Get a very, very slow energy. All right, I am not tired, but a very slow energy. I feel like some of you might have been waiting a very long time, but you are not feeling pressure to rush. No. It's way late for me. I am not rushing the reading. Okay? I should be done with your reading by now. It's 19 minutes and I'm still on the first card. But I am not being rushed. So get that energy from you. You are not in a rush to find the one. You know when the timing is right, this person will come into your life. And Ace of Wands. It's just going to enter your life. It's almost like I would say it's a blessing. Okay, these are the cards which came out earlier, the three aces. The only thing which I did not see is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the commitment. So I feel like this is a brand new person who's going to enter your life. The commitment factor hasn't happened. You're just going to know each other. Okay? There is so much passion. There is so much love, all right, which you have to offer each other. There is so much passion because the Ace of Wands, all right? Ace of Swords, it's just, the conversation. You understand you are on the same wavelength with this person. What you want is aligned with what they want. Okay, there might be sexual attraction with that Ace of Wands energy. Ace of Pentacles is the commitment energy. They do not show me that card even earlier, even now. But they did show me the Four of Wands, which is the happily married energy. It's like the Four of Wands, getting married, having children, and all that. So that's going to be the ultimate. You are going to build a family with this person. You're going to get married with this person. But I feel like this is just the start. Yes, exactly. Because Page of Cups is a new energy. Yeah, it's brand new. Okay, there is a childlike enthusiasm about getting to know each other. Friendship. So it's going to build into something. I'm excited for you, Leos out there. Can I have the next card, please? Leos out there. They stop me here. We're looking at the Six of Pentacles energy. And see, you waited. All right. Hangman energy is being in limbo, waiting. Six of Pentacles is somebody who's going to, initiate. Who's going to, yeah. You might have been unhappy as well, just waiting and being unhappy. Like I said, with that Five Cups energy, you're disappointed or you're having regrets about, all that, doubts about things not happening. But with this Temperance energy, things are going to align. Is it behind the Hangman? Yes. You waited for things to align in your life, for the right time for this person. You want me to look at the last card up here? What is it? See, King of Swords, for the right person to enter your life. Okay? That's why I'm saying your energy is not in a rush still. You might be discontent because you had been waiting for a long time now, but you are being very practical about it, being very logical about it. I am not going to rush because I know what I want. And I will wait as long as it takes. It is coming through. That Six of Pentacles, somebody is going to initiate contact with you. Somebody is going to enter your life. What you're waiting for is coming through. How exciting. Leos. It's almost like you're not even expecting. You might be waiting. Okay, that is your concept. I will wait as long as it takes. But there is this sense of not being so hopeful as well because it's been a while, nothing happened. So you are, when it happens, you weren't expecting it. Okay, there is this energy of being caught unaware. Like, it's just. And that's why the Ace of Swords just happens out of the blue. There is going to be a breakthrough in your life. And I want to say pretty soon, but I haven't seen the cards yet, right? At least the Knight of Swords or something of that sort. Behind the deck is the Queen of Swords. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yes, behind the deck is the Knight of Cups. Alright, earlier I showed you, we still have just one card on the table. Damn it. So this person is going to enter your life. I told you the Knight of, I did not see the time frame yet. Alright, but the Knight of Cups is all about this person coming through. Alright, I showed you the King of Swords. King of Swords and now the Queen of Swords. Somebody who's on the same wavelength. Okay? You are counterparts. The King and the Queen of the same element. You think alike. Okay? You're very mature. You have a lot of experience as in, not in relationship. I don't think so. You have a lot of wisdom. You're very mature and practical. You don't play around. Okay? That is the person who's going to come through. The Knight in shining armor, Knight of Cups, is going to reach out to you. Alright. You will know when you come across this person. You will definitely know. Okay? I don't know how you'll know, but it's just something is there. When you see this person, you will know. I know I sound a little cuckoo right now. I'm just excited for you. Okay? Alright, Leos, can we have the next card, please? First one. Ten of Wands, it's not been easy. Okay? Your journey so far has been very challenging. It was just weighing on you. You were overwhelmed. Will I be alone for the rest of my life? Okay? So it was challenging, but you kept going. Alright? Yes, the Empress. Will I ever get to be a wife? Will I ever get to be a mother? Will I ever get married? Will I ever find my person? This is what has been weighing on you. The thoughts. It has been a lonely journey so far. Behind the deck is I'm telling you, it's on your mind, even when you go back, because for swords, there is 3 swords which is hanging over your head. So I'm saying, it's been on your mind. It was just overwhelming. It was just weighing you down. Okay? The idea of wanting to be the Empress, to be someone's Empress, to find your person. That's why I'm saying it was a lonely journey and it was challenging. It was a long journey. Okay? Just thinking about, because the Ten of Wands is looking at the Two of Cups. Will I ever be in a connection with somebody else? Because this person is sleeping by himself, right? With all these thoughts. Will I, just being blunt, will I never share a bed with another person? What is this? Yes, Nine of Wands. It's just almost giving up. All right, Nine of Wands now. You're tired, you're exhausted. You still haven't found the one. That is why it's kind of overwhelming. Okay? Some of you might feel so lonely that it's difficult to go to bed. Like, you know, I just broke the deck and we have the World. The World is about renewals, transformation, rebirth. Okay? So there is so much on your mind that you will keep thinking about. Will your world ever change? Or are you going to be stuck? Is things always going to be the same, or will my life transform? Will I ever get to be the empress? That's it. Some of you might be dealing with a strong Sagittarius energy. Very, very slow reading. But still, it's not pushing me. It's not pissing me off that it's slow. 30 minutes. And when I looked at the clock, the timer, it was 30, 33. That's 333. Things are going to align for you. Okay? It's like when I saw the world, it's like the universe is going to collaborate with you. The three, all right? It's going to collaborate you. It's going to bring your person. They have a hand in it. That's why I'm saying your reading is a little cuckoo, all right? But it's very rarely I will give you a reading like this. If you know me, if you have been on my channel long enough, I only come every now and then. But if you know me, you get the harshest, it's very brutal reading. This is rare. Okay? All right, good timing. Some of you, maybe it's your time. Some of you might be dealing with a Libran energy. Can we have the next card, please? Leo's out there. It's not even conspiring, it is collaborating with you. It's deciding to bring the two of you together because both of you had been seeking for each other. Now the universe is stepping in and saying, hello, this is the way to find your woman. This is your way to find your man. Please. It's orchestrated on your behalf, on both of your behalf. It's the third person to bring the both of you together. Yeah? Because the universe could be tired of you, both of you, not finding each other. Both of you taking so long to find each other. All right, Leo's out there. Can we have the next card, please? Whoa. Okay. There's two cards which I pulled out, but that is not your card. In the center of the reading is this one. Queen of Pentacles. All right. The other two cards is the timing which I was speaking about, the Tower and the Fool card. Okay? When I spoke about the universe, and earlier I told you I did not get a timing, I don't see it. Like I can't say it's going to happen right now because the Knight of Swords did not come through. The Knight of Wands did not come through. It is happening quickly, nothing. But the Tower, it is going to happen out of the blue. It is going to rock your world. All right? It's just going to happen just like that. It's going to be very unexpected. When I'm looking at the Fool card, both are major arcanas, all right? It's like maybe you go out for something, all right? You are dressed up and you go out. When I spoke about the Cleopatra, the way you come through, all right? Very magnificent, very, people see you. All right, you almost like the antique which is kept in the museum. All right, people stare at you. You are something which catches the eye of the other person. There is something about you. I don't know what it is, but there is something about you. All right, now because the Chariot, there was a lady on the Chariot, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is again a lady. I'm just not saying it has to be a lady. It could be a male. All right, it could be a male energy where the female is finding you. All right. See, the other card is a Judgment. I'm telling you, the universe has a play in this. All right, there is something about the universe being the third party in your in this connection. You two coming together, it's about time because I am seeing that Judgment, and behind the Judgment is the King of Swords. All right, earlier we had the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, but we have the Judgment behind the deck. All right. You want me to look at? See, Seven of Pentacles, the wait is over. Seven of Pentacles is all about waiting. Okay? So I feel like the universe is like, we're done with these people trying to find the two of them, trying to find each other. We're going to step in. Okay? It's the universe losing their shit. All right? And they are getting into your business. Because you seem to be doing nothing, than just waiting. Okay? It sounds a little funny as well. Okay? Because I get this feeling, because out of the blue, your world is going to shake up. And this is being orchestrated by a high power. Okay? You are just standing there. Okay, if you look at this person, very beautiful lady, all right? She's well dressed, she's holding a pentacle, she's good by herself, all right? She's literally with a peacock right next to her. She's peacocking herself. She's not doing anything, just standing there for the people, because we look at the peacock and we just stare. Oh, wow. How beautiful. Look at the feathers. That is a way this person, I get a feeling people admire this person from a distance. Nobody approaches this person because they feel like they are very unapproachable, intimidating. So it's like a beauty which is out of reach. Okay? So you were just standing there and just doing your thing. All right? And then maybe this connection happens out of the blue without you expecting, without you even thinking you are going to find this person this day. Because I feel like this could be some kind of a gathering. All right? You might go to a restaurant, your friends are meeting up, or something of that sort. You are going for a party and you're just standing there alone and you don't have anybody to talk to. And that's when it clicks. Okay? You meet the eye. Because it's a new beginning which is going to happen out of the blue, even when you're not expecting it. Okay? Because the judgment, it's like, it's time. Okay? So I'm saying the wait is over, because that Seven of Pentacles, you had been waiting, and with that judgment, it's like the final verdict. The wait is over. It's time now. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy, or probably a Sagittarius energy, or a Taurus energy. I don't feel like the energies are relevant, as in the zodiacs are relevant. I just feel like if this is your story, you would know. All right? If you're being asked to come for an event or come for a party or something, just don't ignore it. Okay? Out of the blue, somebody is inviting you. Let's go for this. There is a housewarming. Could you come, come see our place? I'm inviting a few other friends of ours. Could you come party with us? Could you come celebrate with us? So you might be dressed up. Okay? And that's when you meet the other person. All right, let's move on. Leo is out. Okay, they stop me here, which is the sun. I'm telling you, there is a new beginning which is going to happen. All right, and I feel like you're going. It's like all eyes on you. There is something about that. All eyes on you. You are pretty much the highlight, the focus, and there is something about. When I spoke about the universe collaborating, it could be people orchestrating this on your behalf. Like there is a mutual friend of yours or somebody whom you know, and they are orchestrating this meetup. Okay? There's something about that. Because I do feel a collaboration of some sort. Like somebody else deciding it on your behalf to bring the two of you to. They know this person is single. They know you are single. And they feel like you are the right person for each other. You match. And they're deciding, let's bring the two of them together. Let's be the Cupid. Okay? Either the universe is being the Cupid in your life, or there's somebody out there who know the both of you and they're being the Cupid in your life. All right, let's move on. Leo energy. All right, can we have the next card, please? Leo's out there. Can we have the next card? 40 minutes, good Lord. Can we have the next? Whoa, they stopped me again. I don't know what it is. I live near to the airport, so I'm not sure. It sounds like a helicopter. This one, Four of Cups. There is something about you, unbothered, like you're in your own world. Like I said, you are unexpected. Okay, you don't feel like you're going to find the one. You might have just given up. You're not even looking, maybe, in the sense like you're tired looking. Again, you don't have much hope. And there is something about being discontent with life. Okay? You're just living your life just like that, living it day by day, not expecting much. But I feel like that is about to change. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian energy. Leo's out there. Can we have the next card, please? This one. Ooh. And that's when the Emperor enters your life. Remember I spoke about the Ten of Wands? And you were thinking, Ten of Wands came along with the Empress. Now, the Ten of Wands is along with the Emperor. When you're least expecting, that is when the Emperor is going to enter. Yeah, you're just hanging in there, living your life. All right, High Priestess. It's just like in your head, one day, Ace of Pentacles. Your person will come when the time is right. Somewhere deep within you have that seed in you. What I'm waiting for will come through. Even if you've given up, like you are not hopeful, deep within, the reason why you're waiting is because High Priestess energy. High Priestess is your intuition. It is your higher self. It is your gut instinct. That is why you kept going even when, it was challenging to be alone. You kept going without falling into anybody's arms, which is like, a 2-night stand or 1-night stand or whatever, that flings. You are not ready for that because the person you're waiting, who's the right person for you, is yet to come. Okay? I'm telling you, this concept in your head might have been mocked by many. Okay? They don't get it. They make fun of you. They, mock you from behind. Whom is she waiting for? What does she think of herself? Nobody matches up to her. Who does she think of herself? Why is she wasting her life away? Why can't she just commit to somebody and just get married and make a family? They just don't get it. But you know exactly what you're waiting for. You know there is an Emperor out there. Okay? Who is your right match? And that is whom you're waiting on with that Two of Cups. All right. Because Queen of Pentacles in the center of the reading along with the Emperor. Okay, you are going to come together. The Emperor is going to see you. All right, because when I spoke about this ladies, just, chilled, relaxing, and, on the balcony, this person sees you. Okay? You see them as well. And you will know, intuitively you know, this is who I was waiting for. They will know. This is the one. Should I even put out this reading? Oh my. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus or Aries energy, a Sagittarius or a Capricorn energy, and then we are looking at a Pisces energy. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, this person is going to commit to you, okay? This is when things are going to align. When you see each other, things are going to align. They're going to commit to you. Once you see each other, you will know, and you will know this is it. I think this is the first time a reading came through like this. Yes, Nine of Cups, this is it. Okay, you're going to celebrate. Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. Your wish is going to be fulfilled when you see this person. Because that's it. What you have been waiting for years and years and years. The wish you had been yearning for. This is it. You met them. And that is going to be your wife. That is going to be your husband. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with the Pisces energy. Can we have the last card, please? Leo's out there. That's a fucking long reading. 47 minutes. Whoa. We've got the Fool card, and then we have got the Strength card which jumped out. Can you see the Strength card? Okay. And the Tower. Again, the same two energies. Alright? The Fool, you saw me shuffling. The Fool and the Tower behind it. Okay? Out of the blue. Out of the blue, this is going to happen. Alright? You are going to step into a new phase in your life. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. You're going to be so into each other. I see the Devil's energy. It's like instant attraction. And I get this feeling when I was looking at the Tower along the Fool card. It's going to be like you're just going to get into this next phase of your life. It will be instant. You will get tied to each other. When I'm looking at the Devil's energy, I'm not getting a very negative energy. It's just the two of you coming together and just, because when I'm looking at the Strength card as well, you see your, how do I say this? You see yourself. Does that make sense? You see your twin. Like, the same energy. Like, if you're here, you see this person as, in the same vibration. Like they're powerful, you're powerful. Okay? They have the will and the strength to wait. Okay? But when you see each other, that's it. Some of you might get into bed. Okay? Just saying. That would be, the kind of attraction that the wait is over. Alright? You will just know you're meant to be together. Okay? Just let's move on. Some of you might be dealing with another Leo energy or probably a Capricorn energy. Now, there is something about your dark side. This person matches up. When you see some people, they might be too nice for you. Okay? I'm just saying, when I'm seeing these two cards together, it's just coming through. They won't be able to match up with your energy. I don't know where that energy might be. It might be in bed. It could be as, they might not be able to keep up a conversation with you. You might get bored with this person. Like 2 minutes talking to them, and you're like, how do I spend the rest of my life with this person? You will just, if you're going out for coffee with this person, you will just talk, and then you're like, oh my God. You just want to leave. Like you have nothing to talk about. Okay? So that's there is no attraction there. But when you see this person, you see you in them. Okay? You might not get enough of them. Okay? They match up in every way. Yeah. In every way. All right, let's move on. Leo's Amber, can we have the last card, please? You might have dark instincts. Yes, that's why you have been waiting. Okay? We're looking at, yes, the devil's energy again. And then the Five of Pentacles. All right. You had been waiting for the right match. This person has to match up with your dark side as well, dark instincts. All right? Not anybody could handle you. Behind the deck is a Six of Pentacles. It's like there is an unmatch. When I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, people want to be a part of your life, but they cannot match up. What they give, all right, or what you have to give is not enough. There is an imbalance of give and take. Again, what you have to give, they won't be able to take in, or something of that sort. There is something of, they just can't. Okay? I don't know how else to say it. They just can't. Okay. They just can't match up with you. They can't match up with your stamina, your energy, your craziness, your wildness, whatever the case might be. They just can't match up. And this is not right for you. Yeah, that's why you kept waiting. Yeah, you were ready to be single and wait as long as it takes. Because what are we looking at? So wait for the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the center of the reading. You're waiting for the King of Pentacles. All right? And Nine of Pentacles. As long as it takes, you're ready to be single. Nine of Pentacles is a single lady in this deck. The Empress is the upgrade. The King and the Queen of Pentacles is of the same element. You're willing to wait for the right person who matches up with your vibe to enter your life. And it doesn't matter. Okay? Because you need to be content. Okay? And just to appease the society, or just to appease the family or the people around you, you're not just going to, just get into a relationship with anybody or just commit with anybody just like that, because the time is ticking. No. Leo's out. Can we have the last card? I just saw the time on the timer, 53:53. 53 is 8 and 8 and 8. So things have to get aligned. Okay, 8 and 8. It's almost like the Saturnian energy. Like, I think you're going to be rewarded. Okay, that's why I'm saying the universe is stepping in. Okay, if you have waited, and you haven't played around, and you had been seeking for the one, it's almost like your prayers are going to be answered. All right, this is Eight of Swords. You kept yourself stuck. This is what your prayers is going to be answered. with the Knight of Cups energy. The Knight is going to enter your life. All right? Yes, absolutely. If you kept yourself stuck, waiting for that Knight to come through with his Four of Wands, it's like for the right person with whom you will connect with that 8. All right? That's when I stopped because I was thinking about it while I was shuffling. Because of the 8 and the 8. I'm telling you, things are going to align for you, all right? Yeah. It's like your deeds are going to be rewarded. It's a Saturn at play. There is something about Saturn here. All right. Can we have the last card, please? This one. 7 of Cups. Behind the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. See, 7 of Cups, this is the energy of being optimistic. Your head is up in the clouds, you're dreamy and all that. All right? So the Queen of Pentacles is optimistic about the Emperor entering her life. She has kept herself in, she had the courage to keep going, even though it was a lonely journey. It's all about the integrity. This is again a Leo energy. You are not going to stoop low. You are going to keep your head high and keep going as long as it takes for the right person to enter your life. There is something about your dignity or your integrity. All right? You are not just going to and there is something ferocious about you. That's why I kept saying with that Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot energy, and now the Strength card as well, you can see the power. The power comes through. Okay? There is something about you where people see your strength. It's not sympathizing with you. All right? People don't sympathize with you. They will mock around you and all that. But you just don't, when they pressure you, you are not going to crumble. All right? Even when it's like breaking your breaking your back, you are still not falling apart. You keep going. That is what they see. The strength in you to keep going and keep waiting, even when people keep mocking you. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Okay? That is what they see in you. Because you are optimistic, the day will come and you just got to wait. And the wheel will turn. One day, that Emperor will enter your life. That is why with the 7 of Cups, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay? Your wish will be fulfilled. Even if you are discontent with your life right now, that phase will be over one day. And you're waiting for that day to come. And I get a feeling, not a feeling because the Tower came through twice. Out of the blue, this is going to happen. You're going to meet. You're going to see eye to eye. Oh my God, it might freak you out. It might freak you out because there is something which flew towards the I'm just going to run out, keep the door open. I don't know what it is. Something flew. Okay, and it's going to freak you out. Okay, when this happens, it is going to freak you out. When this man enters your life, it is going to freak you out. It is just going to happen out of the blue. Okay, it might creep you out. Is this really happening? Oh my God, am I going to get married with this person? This is new for me. Okay? And it's making me wild just thinking something is on the tube. I'm done. And it's 59 minutes. Oh my God, that's 1 hour. I'm sorry, but this has been a crazy reading. I hope this is for each and every one out there who is waiting for your person. Okay? I hope this happens. I'm just going to break the deck here. I should be done with your reading already, but give me a second. See, that's your confirmation. 9 of Pentacles, single lady. All right. The upgrade is the Empress. You waiting? This is the reading for you. All right. You're waiting for your Emperor. That will happen. All right. And suggestion: if you're being invited for something, go out. Okay. If there is some kind of an invite, just go. Just go. All right. That's it. I wish you the very best. This is Marishi, your Macha Loga. Until next time. Bye bye.